This fire is not the act of an arsonist. It is the act of a man desperate to save his own land.
Often I've seen people start fires just to protect their own neighborhoods in order to build a fire break.
The Okefenokee Swamp, also known as the Land of the Trembling Earth, is a wildlife refuge area where more than 3/4 of its land burned because of a wildfire. But this is nothing new.
It was more of a here we go again, and it was a sense of inevitability.
Now you can see that the neighbors around the Okefenokee Swamp do controlled burns of their own. This way, when the Okefenokee Swamp Fire gets here, there's nothing left to burn.
All it took was a simple bolt of lightning to ignite the drought-stricken Honey Prairie.
April 29th, I got the call that we had a fire in the swamp.
Because of the intensity of the drought, the fire was able to torch through 329,000 acres. Now, 9 months later, the flames are still charring the landscape.
One thing we do understand around Okefenokee Swamp is that during droughts, this place is going to catch fire.
But the owner of Okefenokee Ventures says that fire regenerates the swamp.
We actually understand that fire has a lot of benefits to the overall functioning and health of the Okefenokee ecosystem.
It's natural for wildlife to be impacted under these circumstances.
In a relatively short time after a fire burns through an area, the wildlife can come back and go back into that area. And it's amazing how quick things will green up after the fire. And that green vegetation provides escape cover for animals and new nutritious forage for them to eat.
With wildlife coming back, tourists are sure to follow.
We lost a number of our bigger groups that were coming, 150, 180, 200, particularly educational groups, kids at a time.
Even though much of the refuge is burned, tourists are still able to appreciate its beauty.
I rather enjoy seeing what nature does and how it preserves the wilderness out there and how the fires actually work to rejuvenate the ecosystem.
The 5,000-year-old land of the trembling earth is still alive, especially to the ones that love it the most.
I've had a lifelong love affair with Okefenokee.
And at the end of the day, Mother Nature started the fire, and Mother Nature is the only one that can put it out.